All right, what's going on, guys? Trev back again here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing a video giving our thoughts, covering. Robert Kirkman was asked if we will ever get another Walking Dead comic book series. Let's go over his response. Alright dudes, so definitely wanted to go ahead and give our thoughts on this one, as we did cover the Walking Dead comic book series, doing videos on it starting in about 2009, continuing until the Walking Dead comic book series ended in, I think it was 2019, before all the world shutdowns and all the recent stuff, right? So, with that, obviously, we're going to be seeing the Walking Dead television series spin-offs continue. We've got a few Walking Dead, television series spin-off continuing. Fear the Walking Dead ending up this year, or ending off. I think it'll be by the time 2023 is over. Fear the Walking Dead will have run its last episode and will be having its finale as well. But then we're getting to see the 3 Walking Dead spin-off series next year, and they have teased the possibility for a Tales of the Walking Dead Season 2, but it's something for later. Like, it's something where they can do Tales of the Walking Dead Season 2 later on if they want to. It's not being worked on right now because they're doing the 3 spin-off series and such, but it's something that later on they'll probably get back to at some point with a second season of Tales of the Walking Dead. So the question of this one that was asked in the letter hacks for the Walking Dead Deluxe issue 55, which is being released right now. Nothing fancy. Walking Dead Deluxe is just basically the original comic book series reprinted with color added, mostly. New covers too. Some of the covers are really cool, so I got to admit that. But basically, colored issues. I think the paper's better than the original comic book series was, so it's kind of a better print, which is pretty cool. But we've kind of seen, we've reviewed the original comic book series, we've gone through all the issues, and then we've reviewed every issue of the television series, every episode of the television series of the adaptation of the original comics. So that's why I'm not really too big into Walking Dead Deluxe. We don't really cover it. We don't really do much for it because it's just really I view it as a glorified reprint for the most part, right? So the question was asked, will there ever be another Walking Dead comic? When Robert Kirkman was asked about reviving the Walking Dead comic book series in the Walking Dead Deluxe issue 55, which is now on sale. Robert Kirkman wrote, I gave 16 years of my life to this world, which he means the Walking Dead universe. I may dabble in it at some point in the future, but I doubt I'll ever return to do a full series. But I never say never. We did also get the 1 episode shot for Negan Lives, which was really fun. If you guys remember that, that was a cool release to help out comic book shops and all that. But they never had any intention of making that like an ongoing series. That was just, I think, to help out comic shops, during the shutdowns and stuff like that, and when a lot of them were going through a tough time back in 2020, I believe is when that released. In response to another fan letter asking if he would write a new Walking Dead comic book series, Robert Kirkman replied, lots of people asking for a new series here. The closest we'll likely come to this is an entirely new series from me that's completely separate from The Walking Dead, but has subject matter that would appeal to Walking Dead fans. That's the best I could do at this point. Now, I'll give you my interpretation on why this is, on why Robert Kirkman, even though he's got one of the best IPs in all of comics, he's got the Walking Dead license and everything, I think, so it kind of feels like a no-brainer to do another Walking Dead series. It kind of feels automatic, like, it'd be so much easier to just do a Walking Dead spinoff or a Walking Dead 2 or something like that. As far as comic book, getting the books over, selling a new series, doing all that, would be so much easier than starting an Oblivion song or one of the other titles that he's been working on, one of the newer titles he's been creating and such. So he does have a few, popular series. Walking Dead, obviously the biggest one he's had in his career. But Invincible has also been a huge hit, and it's airing on Amazon, and I think it's been a huge hit for Amazon. Amazon's done very well with Invincible, so that's really great to see. I think they're doing a second season. Stephen Yeun, who voices Glenn from The Walking Dead, does the voice for Invincible, so that's really cool to see. And there's a bunch of Walking Dead alumni in Invincible. If you have never seen it, you can watch it. I think Amazon Prime Video has it. So they're doing a second season of that, so that's continuing. So he's obviously a very successful, accomplished writer. He even wrote for Marvel for a little while. I think he did Marvel Zombies and stuff like that. So he had some different ones that he did there as well too. One of the best writers in comics for sure. So it's unfortunate, right? It basically saying that no, there's not going to be another Walking Dead comic book series. Now, you guys can leave your comments below. Let me know why you think this is. Why do you think that there will never be an additional Walking Dead, comic, Kirkman, Walking Dead. My thoughts on it are this. I think the lawsuits really screwed this whole thing up. I think that's kind of what happened where you had the Frank Darabont lawsuit. And I did read recently that I think that Kirkman's lawsuit with AMC for Walking Dead and the executive producers, I read somewhere it was settled, but I don't know if that's exactly accurate or true, like if it was settled out of court or something, like they somehow found some kind of resolution or something. I'm not sure. But we do know that Frank Darabont won his lawsuit against AMC, and Robert Kirkman and the others have kind of filed a few times now. Not sure. It was thrown out a couple times. Not sure if finally AMC and Kirkman have squared things up or given him a solution that he wants. Really not sure. Once I see any new articles in the future, I'll let you guys know if that was done or not. But this is what I think has happened with Walking Dead. I think that because AMC has the master license for Walking Dead, whatever comic issues that Kirkman writes, produces, writes, has an artist work on, whether it's Charlie Adler or somebody else, if Charlie's retired now. Basically, what happens is that AMC, I think, automatically has the rights to that instantaneously. So if he writes, because I think they have the master license for Walking Dead, I'm pretty sure. So if he writes anything with Walking Dead in comics with the title on it, AMC can then adapt it without, I think, any kind of royalties or anything. Maybe he'll get some, some royalties, but it's not, it probably wouldn't be anything too crazy or anything. So basically, whatever he writes with the title Walking Dead on it, AMC will automatically have that adaptation. So it's not something like Invincible where he could write it and then Amazon could come in and say they want to do a show on it and base it on that, and that works for him that way. So I think that's the reason why. Either that or there's some kind of legal mess wrapped up in the Walking Dead title or something where if he does, maybe there's some stipulation or something where if he does an additional Walking Dead comic, it just doesn't work out as well for him. So the best he says he could do here is something close to it that people Walking Dead, would probably would appeal to them. So something like, subject matter that would appeal, he says here, to Walking Dead fans, and that's the best he could do. So it's very strange stuff. I would like to hear him elaborate a little bit more on that and exactly what it is, but I'm pretty sure it has to do with AMC, has to do with, all the contracts, all the legal, all the stuff that's been going on with that, with the lawsuits and everything, and that's what I'm thinking. So basically, long story short, no, there's probably not ever going to be another Walking Dead additional. Not only that, but you don't have Charlie Adler either, who was the original artist, who did an incredible job with the series. So you don't have Charlie Adler. He's kind of in retirement now, I think. So he probably would not be amped to be, drawing another 50 issues or something of a different, of another Walking Dead version or something. And then you also have Kirkman, who's basically saying that it's the best he could do would be something similar to it, but not it. And I can only imagine that that's because of some kind of legal stuff or something that's undesirable for him with respect to legal, if he does something with the title on it. So that's kind of crazy stuff, but it's what it is as far as that goes. So I should let you guys know, because I do have lots of viewers here that really enjoy the Walking Dead comic, and obviously the show as well too. Got some comments for today from you guys. We'll just do a few. We did the video Last of Us versus Walking Dead for a TV series. Right now we're reviewing Last of Us each Sunday night, Monday morning. I'll have reviews for you guys. Last of Us off to a great start, has had a great first couple of episodes. Luke Murray asked, I've been thinking about how does this episode of Last of Us compare to the first episode of Walking Dead? So premiere versus premiere. We did that video giving our thoughts on Last of Us versus Walking Dead. I think Last of Us is off to a great start. I don't think it will last anywhere near to as long as Walking Dead has, and so I think it'll be a great quality, shorter series, and I don't expect for Last of Us to get like a 5th season or 10th season or something, but it's off to an amazing start. El Figo says, Trev, we can see the fact you didn't play the game. Well, I've always said I haven't played Last of Us the game. I've told people that for the last like 8 or 9 years, so that's there's no conspiracy, there's no secret there. No, I haven't played Last of Us game. I've been making videos with you guys since the game was released. Every week, every day, or every couple days, right? So, but he said the greatness in the show is a stunning and true masterpiece. Yeah, I think everybody pretty much loves Last of Us, and fans of the game as well, from what I've seen so far, are fans of the series as well. I feel like it's doing it justice so far. Is only one said, the last season of The Walking Dead was the worst for me. So least favorite season of Walking Dead is the last one. Sue's Modsif says they might do more flashbacks in The Last of Us. So maybe more flashbacks to before the time skip in the first episode where they go into the future. I think that would be cool. But episode 2 was really great to get to see the future timescape and everything. Looks really amazing as well too. David Anthos says, awesome episode, almost as good as the game. Looking forward to future episodes and see how the characters developed like in the Last of Us video game. We'll have to see if the TV series for Last of Us does like everything exactly how it was in the game, or if they swerve, if they do, swerve and switch around character deaths and stuff like that. Walking Dead was always good about that, where they would switch around character deaths when you expected one from the comics, they would switch it to somebody else, or sometimes they trick you, sometimes they wouldn't, right? That was really smart the way they did Walking Dead with that. We'll see if The Last of Us, if they do that, anything like that, but so far I think it's been from what you guys have told me anyway, it's been a straight adaptation. It hasn't really been like a lot of switching around or anything. Like the story will probably be just kind of a playthrough of what's in the video game as well. So there you have it, dudes. Don't expect to see another Walking Dead ever, probably. Hopefully one day that changes. I would love to see Kirkman do something zombie related, because he's unbelievably good at it. And he's probably the best person out there right now who can do zombie stuff. So it is unfortunate to see, not talent go to waste, but it's unfortunate to see somebody who's such a master of something not do it because of whatever reasons. So because reasons, right? So comments below. That's it for this video, guys. See you again soon for another. Trev saying peace. Later, guys. See you soon.